is your First Alert 5 weather with Alan Rose.
And both these fires, as Elizabeth just mentioned, seeing rapid gains in acreage during this evening. You can see the Pine Gulch fire over 42,000 acres. Just as we heard, now the 10th largest fire in our state's history. The Grizzly Creek fire continuing to grow as well, shutting down a stretch of I-70 here in central and western Colorado. And unfortunately, these areas back under red flag warning criteria tomorrow. It will be windy, it will be dry, and there's some very dry fuels that these fires will continue to burn through. That red flag warning for western Colorado in effect from 11 a.m. till 8 o'clock tomorrow night. Now for us in southern Colorado, you may have noticed the smoke in the air, the haze as well. I certainly smelt the smoke today. And if you look at the smoke forecast, this is the modeling. It does show overnight tonight that smoke is going to continue to expand east right towards I-25 into Teller County, the Pikes Peak region. Don't think it makes it south of El Paso County, but tomorrow morning could be a little bit smoky up towards Monument, Palmer Divide, even here into Colorado Springs, Teller County as well. Now as the atmosphere heats up during the day, a lot of that smoke is going to disperse and rise back in the air and continue to shift off to the east towards the eastern plains as they make our way into the afternoon. Could even see some of that smoke as far as this Kansas or maybe even to Nebraska by tomorrow afternoon. Look at temperatures outside across the state. We have 70s in Grand Junction and Montrose, 50s and 60s in the mountains, still 90 in Canyon City, 75 in the Springs. The wind has at least weakened temporarily in this area, but it is expected to be pretty gusty again as we make our way into tomorrow afternoon. Right now, current temperatures in the Springs, we're still sitting in the mid 70s, and that was after a record-setting high today at 96 degrees. Locally, still very warm out there. Can't believe it's still 90 in Canyon City. That is worth revisiting. 85 in La Junta, 83 in Pueblo, 69 in Rye. Temperatures compared to this time last night, you can see it on the graphic there, running much warmer, especially up towards Monument and the Denver area. So the pattern tomorrow, very similar to today, but even a little bit drier. I think we will see a few clouds build over the mountains, drifting into the plains by mid to late afternoon, but overall not expecting any precipitation on Wednesday night, even into Thursday. Instead, hot and dry weather is going to rule the forecast here in southern Colorado. If you want to get out and do some swimming, I would say to use plenty of sunscreen, take plenty of breaks, but nice to take a dip with temperatures in the low to mid 90s. Make sure you apply and reapply that sunscreen often due to the high temperatures and the high sun angles, very high UV indexes we contend with during this time of the year. High pressure, a big dome of it sitting right over New Mexico, but expanding all the way into the Pacific Northwest and out across the northern plains during the day on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. This pattern does not change up all that much for us, at least through the end of the week, even into the start of the weekend, and that means more sizzling heat for us locally. 59 degrees tonight, eventually in the Springs. Hope we get down there. 52 Woodland Park and Monument, down to 62 in Canyon City. We are hot once again on Wednesday with 90s and triple digits in most areas. Mountain Town's a little cooler, of course, with highs there into the 80s. On Wednesday, tomorrow, expecting a record high. Looks like Thursday we're going to be pretty close to that record. That's up to 97. Still hot Friday and Saturday, but we start to bring some moisture back into the southern parts of the state. No slam dunk for any significant rain, but at this point, folks, we will take what we can get. It's nice to see some daily thunderstorm chances to wrap up the extended period. Pueblo, we need rain here, seeing areas of extreme drought in the county. Instead, triple digits, very dry conditions through Friday. Storm chances do pick back up by late this weekend. Canyon City right up near 100 degrees for your Wednesday and Thursday. Still in the 90s Friday and Saturday, but it does look like we see a nice cool down. Temperatures down more than 10 degrees to make our way towards Sunday and Monday. And for Woodland Park, we've got 80s through the start of the weekend, 70s to follow as a cold front comes into play, making our way into Sunday morning. That does bring in better chances for moisture and some rain showers. We will be waiting for that. In the meantime, it is going to be very hot here the next few days.